This is Lady Boulay, and thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all you do to support this channel, for your comments, for your thumbs up, everything you do to support this channel. And I want to shout out to Anthony H1E84, Teacher Schoolie 3044, Elaine Foster 4416, Queen Lovett, and Arthur Trammell 5853. Thank you so much for your support. Today, I'm going to be on a mini rant. I'm not going to be on a real rant, I hope, but a mini rant. And that is what Black Americans should have told their children. Don't be like Black immigrants. First and foremost, we are not like the immigrants. Immigrants come here for survival, for advancement, and with the hopeful possibility of assimilating into white society. They probably won't, but that is their hope. Under no circumstances should you carry yourself like Black immigrants. I'm going to show you this video, which is self-explanatory, really. And then I'm going to tell you exactly why Black Americans should not behave like these immigrants, some of these immigrants anyway, that come to this country.
Sunrise Harlem. I just met a gentleman this morning, and he touched cotton for the first time. And
for the first time,
okay.
By the way.
And he is by way
the brown
of
and white one. Yeah.
The green and brown,
oh,
of course.
Brown. Yes.
And he's by way of Jamaican parents. And I asked him some questions about growing up as a Jamaican young man. And I asked, did your parents tell you not to be like Black Americans?
Yep.
And what was your response?
My response was every fucking day. Every day.
Wow.
It just in the house, you would just, if you do anything, you act like a Yankee them.
So I'm just going to say it because they don't care about hurting our feelings. So I'll just say what I want to say. This actually seems like a decent young man, but he was obviously raised by ignorant parents. Everybody tries to dump their garbage off on Black Americans. It can be white people, it can be Latinos, it could be Asians, it could be Africans, it could be Caribbeans, it could be anybody. Nobody wants to take responsibility for what they do and for their problems and their faults. So they blame them on us. And that is why we, number one, delineate, and number two, push back. I was brought up in a household of mature parents, and I've tried to be a mature parent too. Nobody is responsible for your behavior but you. And if somebody else has more influence over your children than you do, then something is wrong with your parenting. Something is wrong with your parenting if your children are behaving in a way that you have told them not to do, and they're doing it in your house because he says his parents are saying, we're saying that in the house. So if your children are behaving in your house in a way that you have told them not to do, then you have definitely lost the plot, and you should reconsider whether or not you should be raising children at all. And the fact of the matter is, most of these people are not even around any Black people. The Haitians were talking about, oh, Black Americans did this to me, and Black Americans did that to me. And Black Americans were coming on social media saying, I didn't grow up with any Haitians. I don't know any Haitians. Same thing with those Africans. Oh, the Black Americans call me a booty scratcher. Oh, the Black Americans call me a booty scratcher. And Black Americans were saying, I didn't have any Africans in my school. I don't know any Africans. It's only people who grew up in these coastal areas, in these large sanctuary cities, that were even around any Africans or Caribbeans. And they were few and far between. So they're just telling lies on Black people. That's all they're doing. You just have to call it what it is. They're telling lies. So that is something that you should teach your children. It is not okay to lie on other people to keep from taking responsibility for your behavior. But most importantly, Black Americans should teach their children who they are. They are the foundation of this country, or they are the descendants of the foundation of this country. Their ancestors made it possible for all these immigrants to come here. Any non-white immigrant to this country is here because Black Americans' ancestors made it possible for them to come here. And don't you forget that. We need to be honest and teach them not to be so nice and so welcoming. Yes, nice, but not too nice. Always know who you are in the conversation, because these people will start trying to make you think that you don't have anything, you're not worth anything, and you haven't done anything, and it's all about them, and it's not. Because if it was, they would be in their homeland and not here. This is their country, their homeland, and they don't have one anywhere else. You don't have a passport, you don't have a birth certificate, you don't have any papers from any other country except this one. They do. So don't let them finesse you or play you, because that's what many of them try to do. And one thing you should teach your children as they get older: if for some reason they have to go to another country, do not walk in with an attitude of superiority. You are a guest in some other country. You respect the people. You respect the culture of all the people. Respect the land that they're standing on and the land that you're standing on, because you're standing on their land. Even if you're trying to make your way there, respect everybody in that country. You don't talk down to them. You don't act like you're above them, and you don't treat the population like they're beneath you. Because here's the truth: if your immigration status isn't correct, the same ones you disrespected will be the ones who will help you get deported from that place. Some people come into this country with no manners, no social grace, and no respect for the people whose land they're entering. They walk around with this invisible superior culture that nobody has ever seen, acting like they are above everybody else. That's not class, and that's not confidence. That's arrogance. So when you go to another country, don't act like that. You are the guest. You move with humility. You move with respect, and you move with gratitude, because those people that you're looking down on will turn out to be your worst enemy. And they won't feel bad at all about anything that happens to you. Now, this is something that I wish Black Americans would teach their children. But as long as they are in America, they don't back up for anybody, and they don't back down for anybody. I don't care what these people think about themselves. They are in our homeland, and it is up to us to make them understand that. Okay, y'all, let me know what you think about this video, and have a good day.